Hello, students. Welcome to my e-learning class. I am Mr. Vidhan, your English teacher. Today in this session, we are going to discuss a topic from reading section, that is note making. The art of note making helps you to maintain a permanent record of what you have read or listened. In your board exam, note making is asked, and of course, it is in your syllabus. Having weightage of 8 marks, that is 4 marks for note making and 4 marks for summarizing. Summarizing is also called abstraction. Now, what's note making? Note making is an art of presenting big chunks of knowledge in a neat and brief form. Suppose in your school a great scholar comes and he delivers a lecture in your auditorium, and that person is very important for you. That person's knowledge that you exhibit in speech, that you need to keep in your mind so that you can refer in future. So what will you do in that situation? Will you note down each and every line, whatever he spoke? Is it possible? So you need to make a note in a piece of paper. You can make a note of a big piece of writing or a big speech. So this is very effective topic. So that person who is scholar, who has come to your school, and he has spoken something for half an hour. So you need to jot down the significant part, whatever he spoke, the important things that whatever he shared with you. So for that purpose, the art of note making certainly would be an asset for you. Notes should be short and to the point. We should not write a full and complete sentence. We must not write a full and complete sentence. We must not use articles, prepositions, helping verbs, or conjunction. Abbreviation should be used wherever possible. नोट मेकिंग ऐसे आप समझो कि एक बगीचा है और उस बगीचा से मैं कहूँ आपको जाओ मेरे लिए फूल ले आओ, तो आप क्या करेंगे? सारे फूल ला के दे आओगे, मुझे ले आओगे मेरे लिए, मुझे खुश करने के लिए? मुझे सारे फूल नहीं चाहिए, डिफरेंट वेराइटीज ऑफ फूल नहीं चाहिए, मुझे तो चाहिए सिर्फ गुलाब, चमेली. That means in the passage that you read or a lecture that you listen somewhere, only you need to copy important and significant topics, points. In notes making, you have to write synchronized way, in a sequence, the important significant point. Whatever you read, write significant point, and to write that point there is certain format. Try to understand me mentally. Try to understand me when you get the passage. Mentally you divide the passage in 4 parts. Then read the first part and try to make a heading and then the subheading. Suppose a passage is on pollution. So you suppose that passage is in 400 words. So try to divide the passage into four parts. 100 words, 100 words, next 100 words, 100 words. First 100 words you read carefully and try to deduce the heading of that 100 words, that 10 lines. What is prominent in that 10 word lines? Suppose you are reading a topic, a passage on pollution, and in the first 10 lines, introduction has been discussed. What is pollution? Definition of pollution. So you can make frame heading, introduction of pollution. Introduction, only introduction word. And then just below, you write subheading, that is introduction. What significant thing is mentioned in the introduction? You write 3 or 4 significant subheading points using some abbreviation. Then abbreviation that is universally used, like doctor, DR full stop, BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. Suppose this type of word comes, you can write that is universally used. But the thing is that you can make your own abbreviation also. Suppose I have to write a word life. I can use my own abbreviation, LYF. Permanent, PERM full stop. So using your own abbreviation also you can write the subheading. In this way you can attempt first 100 words, that is 10 lines of your passage, then second 10 lines, third 10 lines, and fourth 10 lines. In this way you will have 4 heading, and each heading will be having subheadings also. And after that you have to in fact make a list of abbreviation used, and that you need to write in the right side of the page in a box. Now what's the format of notes making? First you must write the title. So already you have written the heading, subheading. Now you are sure that this topic title or main heading what it would be. So what's the exact format? First you write the title, जिस पर पूरा उसका जो पैसेज है वो बेस्ड है, मेन आइडिया ही टाइटल होता है, जिस पर वो लिखा गया है, कंपाइल किया गया है वो पैसेज. Then just below it you write the heading. First 10 lines में क्या कहा गया है, heading, and then subheadings, significant points of that 10 lines. Suppose the topic is passages on pollution, and the first 10 lines in fact describes introductory part. Then you can write the heading, introduction, subheading 2 or 3 points using abbreviation. Suppose the significant point in that part is meaning or definition of pollution. Second part, suppose take 100 words, the next 10 lines. Suppose in that part causes have been discussed, then your heading will be causes. Then what significant points are there? You mention as subheadings using abbreviation. And in last, mention all the abbreviation in a box. Write the full form of that abbreviation that you have made or used so that any person can read your note and understand. I hope this is clear to you. Moreover, later on we will do an example also, and then it will become more clear to you, and I hope this is clear to you. Now comes the summary. To write summary, it's child's play. The note making that you compiled, just develop it in a paragraph using article, suitable article, preposition, conjunction, and grammatically correct paragraph you form in 80 words on the same passage, on the same topic. Using the notes making, you can compile 80 words summary in very easy manner, just using some articles, appropriate prepositions, helping verb. That means grammatically correct paragraph based on the main passage in 80 words. That is the way to write summary. So for your convenience, I have mentioned here the format, note making's format. First you must mention title, that is also called main heading, heading, subheading, and subheading must comprise of keywords, symbols, abbreviation. You can use universally used abbreviation also, and suppose you want to make your own, that also you can do. Here TMP for temple, RS full stop, rupees, MEM full stop, members, therefore symbol, therefore, B/W between. All these types of abbreviation you can use in subheading. Now comes to the example of a notes making. This is the title, Tribute to Bismillah Khan. After reading a passage on Bismillah Khan, I had made this note. First I mentioned here title, because that whole passage's central idea was this, tribute to Bismillah Khan. Then I bifurcated the whole passage into 3 to 4 parts. And then first part when I read, I found that the first 10 lines was based on this central idea, sudden dismiss. And under this idea, significant points I chose, 3 to 4 points. So 1.1, cousin tears eyes. Actual line was his cousin was in tears. Cousin tears eyes. You can use in your own way. It is not that you simply copy from there, paste from there, the main passage. You can make your own. Then actual line was under this heading, fans were informed about his sudden demise. I mentioned here fans informed. Similar manner you can make other subheadings. Now second part I had chosen, that part I read properly, and I found that early life could be the heading. The main idea was in that part, early life of Bismillah Khan was mentioned, and the subheadings, important significant part under this heading was, in early life he used to play Shehnai at Balaji temple. So I wrote in short, play Shehnai temple. And early life he had got recognition at Varanasi also. He had a great recognition at Varanasi. Recognition, R-E-C-O-G, full stop. I have used abbreviation here for recognition word. Bismillah, Varanasi, VNS full stop. So actual line was, in early life, Bismillah Khan had a great recognition at Varanasi or in Varanasi. Recognition, Bismillah, Varanasi. Similarly, you can do this here. So you can make subheading of any significant line from this part. Then further I went ahead and I found that in that part daily routine was mentioned, and under this heading sub points which were significant. Daily routine, he used to take dip in the holy Ganga. So I have mentioned here taking dip Ganga without using any preposition, conjunction, helping verb or article. This is the secret of making notes. You have to make in your own word without using any helping verb or preposition, conjunction, etc. These sentences are not grammatically correct. We need not to write here correct lines. In fact, this is an art to write some passages, some listenings, some speeches in brief. Then third, 3.2, Riyaz Balaji Temple. He used to practice, or he used to do Riyaz, intensive Riyaz at Balaji Temple. So I have written Riyaz Bala Temple, Bala, full stop. Balaji, Bala, full stop, abbreviation. Similarly, you can make 3.3 also. Now see here, I have mentioned all these abbreviations that I had made. I have mentioned here in a box. Abbreviation used. TMP. So TMP is where? Here. TMP for temple. VNS. Where is VNS? Here. VNS for Varanasi. Bala. Where is Bala? I have mentioned the abbreviation. Bala is here. Bala for Balaji. Recog. Where is recog? Yes. Recog word I had referred to recognition. So dear students, it is an example of a notes making. Hope you all have understood and you can now attempt notes making with confidence. And after this we can go for practice. You can do assignment because you've heard practice makes a person perfect.